She thought you'd always be there, didn't she? That no matter how much she pushed you away or took you for granted, you'd keep coming back like you always did. But this time, you're gone. It's only now that the emptiness you've left behind is sinking in. So, how does she truly feel when it's all over? Let's unpack it. Part 1. The initial realization. The moment she realizes you're truly gone, it's like a slap to the face. Maybe it was when she picked up her phone to text you and remembered she can't. Or maybe she saw something, a memory popping up on social media, or a place you both used to visit. At first, she brushes it off. It's not that big of a deal, she tells herself. But deep down, there's this nagging thought. Did I make a mistake? It's like the denial phase of grief. She tries to rationalize it. He'll come back. He always does. Except this time, you don't. Part 2. The flood of regret. Regret. That's the next wave. She starts replaying every argument, every moment where she pushed you away or didn't appreciate you. And it's not just the big fights. Oh no, it's the little things too. The what-ifs start creeping in. What if I'd handled that differently? What if I just said sorry sooner? What if I wasn't so stubborn? But guess what? Regret doesn't fix anything. It just lingers, eating away at her. Part 3, the jealousy phase. Here's where it gets interesting. Jealousy. Oh yeah, it's coming. She starts imagining you with someone else, and even if she doesn't have proof, her mind fills in the blanks. Is he texting someone else now? Is he laughing with her the way he used to laugh with me? That thought, it's like a dagger. And every time she imagines you moving on, it's another reminder that she might have been the one who pushed you there. And if she sees you actually happy without her, game over. That's the kind of pain that sticks. Part 4. The anger sets in. After a breakup, it's completely normal for her to feel angry. It's almost expected, but that anger can take different forms and phases. A lot of it will actually shift outward. Why? Because once she gets tired of blaming herself, she has no one to blame but you. Why didn't he try harder? Why did he give up so easily? Why did he treat me like this? Anger at this stage can make her lash out, but it doesn't always have to be loud or obvious. It may be really subtle and even indirect. She might start acting passive-aggressively, like making comments about you to friends or throwing shade on social media. But deep down, that anger is just a cover for something much harder to admit. She misses you, and she knows she can't change the past. Part 5, the void, and then silence. The anger fades, the jealousy cools down. What's left behind is an unmistakable emptiness. The daily messages, calls, and shared jokes that once punctuated her life are now just gone. The routines you built together, the habits that tied you both, have vanished, leaving her days feeling incomplete. The things she once enjoyed might now feel pointless. If watching your favorite show alone used to bring her comfort, now it's just a reminder of what's missing. As the days pass, she may begin to pull back from others, not because she wants to, but because social interactions feel like a chore. Conversations feel forced and laughter seems out of place. This withdrawal isn't intentional, it's her way of protecting herself from more emotional hurt. But even this stage doesn't last forever. The emptiness might linger for a while, but it's not permanent. Slowly, as the days turn into weeks, the void starts to shrink. Part 6, the what now moment. So, what happens next? The moment is tough. What does her life look like without you in it? She's forced to confront questions she doesn't have answers to, and the more she thinks about it, the more she realizes how much she relied on you. Not just for emotional support, but for a sense of stability. You were her anchor, and now she's adrift. After a few days, she might try to throw herself into work or spend more time with friends. But those are just band-aids. The real work happens when she's alone, sitting with her thoughts. She has to decide how to move forward without you. Some people jump into new relationships quickly. In fact, about 44% of people get back together with an ex after a breakup. Others take time to heal, focusing on themselves. On average, it takes about 11 weeks to start feeling better after a breakup. And while it's tempting to wonder if she'll ever truly regret it or wish things were different, the real question is this: are you better off without her? Because at the end of the day, this isn't just about how she feels. It's about how you grow from this too. Does this sound like someone you know? Or maybe you've been on the other side of this story? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your perspective. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos that dive deep into the emotions we all experience but rarely talk about. See you in the next one.